Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching this transmission. Welcome to another very special edition of what you need to earn to afford a house. It's a big edition here on my channel. Just kidding. Anyways, so we're gonna go through this, and it was by Zoocasa, a very reputable source. And if this is in British Columbia and Vancouver, the housing crisis is pretty much the worst of all in all of Canada, followed by Toronto. And in the United States, the worst housing crisis would be Los Angeles, Seattle, Portland, New York, Boston, Chicago. A couple of other ones like Salt Lake City, Reno, Nevada. There's a couple of other ones that are kind of tough right now. Tough markets and undersupply and empty units, and foreign investing is just destroying everything. And then you got in Australia, it's Sydney, Melbourne, and in New Zealand it's obviously Auckland, Welland. Then you got in the UK, London, Dublin, and Edinburgh are being affected by cost effectiveness. So every English-speaking country is basically bought out. Same pattern everywhere. So I actually did a little research for you guys here. So I found the top 10 highest paying jobs in Canada. Financial analyst, average salary is $58,000. Hydropower experts, $60,000. Logistic workers, managers, average salary for $64,000. Engineers, average salary $65,000. Information security analysts, average salary $66,000. Registered nurses, average salary $66,000. Miners, oil and gas drillers, average salary $69,000 large. Lawyers, average salary $76,000 large. Dentist, average salary $104,000 large. Physicians, doctors, average salary $116,000. These are the highest paid jobs in Canada. So this is in demand, and they're the highest paying jobs, okay? So usually somebody with a tool up here would actually take something that's high demand, right? Or take a course that's high demand so they could get into the workforce immediately once they graduate, right? So here goes. Bowen Island, average house price, $984,000. Income required, $137,548 a year is your income required. Let's go back here. I'm not seeing it here on this. I'm very delusional, okay? Okay. West Vancouver, average house price, $2.832 million. Income required, $389,000 per year. Guys, this is not pesos, okay? We're not talking about pesos. These are Canadian dollars. So you need to make $389,000 a year. That's about 300 large US if you're watching this in the States. And that's like, wow, that's like 4,400,000 pesos a year in Mexican pesos. It's like 4,400,000 roughly. Yeah. Okay, North Burnaby, $1.5 million. Income required, 207 large. Port Moody, house price, income required, 211,000. Average house price, 1.5 million. Port Coquitlam, $1 million. Income required, 140 large. So here's the deal. Let's go back and see if there's anything for 140 large here. Doctor can't even afford that. Dentist either. What if you were like an astronaut, scientist, archaeologist / massage therapist, doctor? Yeah, I think that would give you enough income to buy. And guys, when I'm talking about the price, like these homes, it's not Beverly Hills, it's not Santa Barbara, it's not, okay? It's your average just detached house. There's nothing spectacular about it. There's nothing to be like, wow, look at that stucco. Look at that incredible design. Wow, this thing must have 12 bedrooms. No, it's got 4 bedrooms, maybe 3. 3 bathrooms if you're lucky. So this is just regular 50, 60, 70-year-old homes, okay? Tawasin, $1.25 million. Income required, 173 large. Burnaby South, house price, $1.6 million. Income required, $224,000 a year. North Delta, house price, income required, $132,652. New Westminster, house price, $1.1 million. Income required, $157,000. South Surrey and White Rock, house, $1.4 million. Income required, 200 large. So, we got Surrey here? Because Surrey's really nice. No, it's not showing here. It's Maple Ditch, Langley, and Pitt Meadows. Everything's over like around $1 million, and then your income's over 120, 130. So I kind of wanted to address this because this is the ludicrousness I've been talking about for the last pretty much 8, 9. It's gonna be 9 years this summer. These are apartment prices. Oh Christ, these guys went out of their way to make this article. This is by Zoocasa, guys. Zoocasa. West Vancouver, $1 million for average apartment. Income, $167,000. This is a condo, okay, guys? Burnaby North, apartment price, $650,000. Income required, 94 large. Okay, so if you're, right here, Port Coquitlam, Port Moody, North Burnaby, you need to be a doctor or a physician or a dentist, and you could get into Port Coquitlam and Port Moody and Burnaby. You could get into White Rock, you could get into New Westminster, North Delta, and Tawasin. You can't really get into Burnaby South, and you can't get into West Vancouver as a doctor. It's not enough income. Oh, there's North Surrey right there. Apartment price, $433,000. Surrey to me reminds me of like Harlem. Kind of. Its design, its layout kind of reminds me of how Harlem is. Take the A train to Harlem. Anybody knows that song? I'm getting old. Anyways, anywho, I wanted to throw this out there, and I wanted you guys to kind of get the feel of what's going on here. If you're living in the Lower Mainland, that's what we call it here in British Columbia. It's called the Lower Mainland, and it's endless rain. What do you guys think? It's unproportionate. Like, it just doesn't work. So these are the in-demand jobs. Okay, then what do you get a job that you work, a couple of months a year if you get work? Anyways, it's been a long day, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I mean, okay, 2 incomes. Yeah, you could 2 incomes. You could. I didn't bring up the whole 2 income thing, but hey, it's still expensive regardless. It doesn't really matter. So 2 incomes of 2 doctors. I don't think they still couldn't do it in West Vancouver. They still couldn't do it in North Burnaby. They still couldn't do it in Port Moody. They could do it in Bowen Island. They could do it in North Delta, So this is why. A lot of doctors are leaving, nurses, professionals, they're all going south of the borders to the U.S. They're like, I'd rather pay $260,000 for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a pool and make less, but get paid less, but make more because you're taxed less. So a lot of people are using their peanuts up here and going south of the border to the United States. Not the West Coast, places like Fort Worth, Texas. Go on Zillow, see how much a nice house is in Fort Worth, Texas. Go look at a house maybe in Tampa Bay, Florida. There's lots of nice places you could live that you don't have to go out on a limb, to Macon, Georgia. Lots of places. Look up these cities that I'm saying. Macon, Georgia, Ocala, Florida. I've been to all these places. They always make the movies seem like these places are more dangerous than they really are when you just go and see for yourself, explore, live a good life, and get out there and see things. Let me know what you guys think. When is this madness going to end? And for many, I hope soon. Thank you so much, guys. And if you want to support the transmission, just share one of my videos. I really appreciate it.